Hello, my name is Johnny Kurokwezi, and I'll be presenting on a mini project which is managing um attendance and offering offering staking using collections in Java. So first I'll be explaining the code. So I'll be explaining the code. So first we have import java.util.star. What this means is that java.util is a package, and a package contains other stuffs in it. So we can import those things and use it. So we have java.util.star. What star means is that we are importing everything from this package, which is the Java util, instead of importing it individually, because we'll be using a lot from this java.util package. So importing it individually would would waste our time, and also it will make our work like readable, or our codes readable, or um easy to understand when other developers get review it. So we start by declaring our class. So we have the class attendance register. So we declare a class by using the keyword class, and the attendance register is the name of the class. So we continue by setting or creating our sets. Set is a data structure in Java which does not accept duplicate values. So we start with the keyword set, indicating that we are creating a set. We have some angle brackets here with string in it. What the string stands for is the data type of the sets we are creating, which is attendance. Is equal to new hash set string. So we move on to create our methods, which would mark the member, which will mark a member present. So we declare the method using public void mark present, and tell some parameter string name. So what public void means is that public can be accessed anywhere in the class. Void means our method won't be returning any value. So it won't return any value. That's why we use the keyword void. If it was to return a value, we use the data type of the value it will return instead of the void. But in this case, it will return any, so we use void. The name of our method is mark present. So mark present is the name of the method, and string name. String is the data type of the parameter name. So attendance.add name. So what this is doing is that our set, which is attendance, we are adding another, we are adding um we are adding new values to the attendance set, which is a set. So attendance dot add name adds a new name to the set, and as I said earlier, this comment explains duplicates are ignored because sets do not allow duplicate. So we move on to create our second method, which is for the attendance register, and the name of this method is show attendance. So it is also void, it doesn't return any value, but in this case we don't have any parameters. So we have system.out.println attendance list. What this does is that it prints a statement which is attendance list. It's more like a print statement, or it is a print statement. So we have a for loop, which is for brackets open string name, the colon attendance. So for loop with um, a variable of type string, and this is the attendance set. So we are looping through our attendance data structure, and now after looping through, we print out the names which are present in the set data structure. So we move on to create another class which is called offering record. So this class we are creating, in this class we are dealing with the map data structure um of Java. So first let's understand what a map is. Map is more like a dictionary in Python. It has a key and it has a value. So in this case, we've created our class called offering record. And to create a map, we start with the keyword map, and we have the angle brackets string double. So you'll be wondering why string double and not only one data type. What this string represents is the key, and what this double represents is the value. So the name of the map is offering is equal to new hash map string double. So we move on to record and offering. So we declare a method which is called record offering. So it's also void because it's not returning any value. So it has parameters member name, which is of type string, amount, which is of type double. So we declare a conditional here, and let's look at the conditional starting with the if statement. So if bracket open offering dot contains key member name. What this means that if offering, which is the map, contains a key value, in this case which you are representing as the member name. So double current equals offering dot get member name. In this case, we created a variable called current, which is of data type double, and we are like offering dot get. So we want to get, or I want to get the value of the key, which in this case is the member name. So after getting the value of the key, only if the member name already exists. So often dot put member name current plus amount. So we will add the member name and the current, which is the current values, plus the amount, which is the new amount, which is being like paid or offered together to get the total amount. So we add this, as the comment explain, add to existing total. So if not, which is the else statement, offering dot with member name amount. If you don't have any current, or like the current amount is 0, so we just add the member to the map. So we have the member name, which is the key, and the amount, which is the value. So this is where comment explains it first time entry. So we move on. So move on to get the total for one member. So we declare a method of type double. I remember I said earlier that if you have public void, it is not returning anything. But if you have public double or int of or any data type, it means we are returning a value. So in this case, you have public double get total 4. So in this case, you are returning a value. That's why the double here. So it has a parameter of type string, and the name of the parameter is what? Member. So we have some conditional here. So if offering dot contains key member. So what this means that if the offering map contains a key of member, the member represents our key. If it contains any member, we should return offerings dot get member. So what this means is that offerings dot get member, what it actually means that we should get the value of that member. So in this case, we should get the amount or the total amount of that member or the key. Else we should return 0. We shouldn't return we should return 0 as the amount. So we move on to declare another method to show or offering. So in this case, you have the public void show or void. We are not returning anything. So therefore, we move on to our print statement, which in this case, the system.out.prints new line, which is prints ln. And the statement it is printing is offering records. So we have a for loop for string name offering.keysets system.println name and offering.get name. So key sets for the string name, for the string, for name of type string, an offering or key set. We want the key values, a set of the all the key values in our map. System.print, and we are printing a statement which is the name concatenated to the offering.get what name. So we want to get the names or or the names of the individuals present involved. So we move on to our main class. So with our main class, we have the public class app. We declared our main class of name app. So public static void main. So when you see this statement, public static void main bracket open string with this square bracket and args, which represent arguments. It means that this is our main class. So first, so in our main class, we will be declaring our objects. So attendance register. Register is equal to new attendance register. Bracket open. So attendance register was once our class, the name of our class here. So we use our class to create the object. So attendance register, and the name of the object is for register. So new attendance register. So register dot mark present. So mark present was once our method. So it is somewhere here. So mark present, yes. So it was once our method in the attendance register class mark present, and we inputted. It has some variable. It has one parameter name. So in this case, we inputted John. We added another object with the mark present Mary, and we added other John. So I wanted to demonstrate something about the set. So duplicate would be what? Ignore, because we are dealing with set. You see, if you print it, instead of getting John, Mary, John, we will get only John and Mary, because in set it ignores duplicate. So we added system.out.println with dash to make our the final answer presentable or easy to read by others. So we move on to the offering demo. So offering.record equals new offering. So we declared our object, which is called record. So record offering, which was a parameter in the offering.record what class. And it had, when we were declaring the method, it had parameters, member name and amount. So in this case, the member name is John and the amount is 50. We move on to another Mary 30, John 20. So it has, so in this case, add John to the total. Map doesn't like ignore duplicate us with that of set. So system dot print line total for John. So we record to get the total for member John. Record dot show all. So record dot show all will show everything, all the values in the map or in our web. So let me run it so that we get a look at the final answer. So this is the final answer here. So attendance list, you have John, Mary, because set ignores duplicate. You can remember we inputted John. John appeared twice by when it was printed. We got John and Mary. So the total for John is 70. The total for John is 70, which is the 50 year plus the 20, which gives us the 70, and that of Mary is only 30. Thank you.